Welcome back, squad. Episode 24, Too Early to Win, Too Late to Know, has been released, and it was a really good episode. Hope you got to enjoy it as I discuss things from my point of view in the episode. So now, let's begin. Right from the start, we get brand new anime exclusive content of a meeting between Ichibei and Yuaba and Silburn. Ichibei believes as a balancer of three worlds consisting of the Soul Society, World of the Living, and Wako Mundo, this will be the best time for them both to come to peace between their respective domains. As Yuaba listens on, we get our first look at the original Elite Guards, which consist of familiar faces and a new face being a Quincy girl. Ichibei ends his proposal by saying that this is a win-win situation and there's no reason to refuse. But Yuaba tells him he can see through the deception. This motherfucker got all kinds of eyes. I mean, do you expect anything less? A world without death is his initial aim, as he then counters Ichibei by asking where can one find peace in these three worlds before activating his Almighty. This scene to me is special in its own way because both give an answer to the question and it shows how different they view the world. As Ichibei extends his left arm to attack, the elite Quincy girl pulls out a rifle and shoots at Ichibei, who stops her attack with his Zanbakuto and reflects it. Herself and the others are shielded by another elite guard as Ichibei then activates the left arm of the Soul King. As the palm eyes open, this is our first look at Prenitus, who is also a current elite guard for the Empire. Yuaba stated he can't be killed by his father's hands, so instead Ichibei, seeing his eyes as troublesome, seals them away. Forever closed and never to open until the day he dies. Kubo has done so well with filling in the blanks and answering questions by using new content to satisfy us. Like, I really gotta thank that guy. In the present time, Yuaba has Jugrum summon the Soldas to launch their attack, but are stopped by 4th Divine General of the North, Senjumaru, and her personal guards. Before the battle begins, Ganju makes an appearance. He explains why he's going along with them, and of course Ichigo questions, you know this is going to be dangerous, and he says, I know, but I'm here to like whoop some Quincy, so that's that. As they blast off, we get scenes from many of the others left behind looking on. The most notable is Robert though, who was defeated by Miyake last episode. You can tell by the look in his eyes that this is one of the worst case scenarios for them. Back in the Royal Palace, Senjumaru's guards make quick work of the Soldas before setting their sights on Yuaba. Their blades don't make it to him because of the ability of Stern Ruler W, Weisel, the Wind. This two-tongued motherfucker can stop any harm that comes to his body by bending and warping. So he kills Senjumaru's personal guards, and it's just like, you fucking gross. I don't know why you got two tongues. What can your mouth do? Pause. You feel me? What your mouth do? Senjumaru gets a gist of his abilities and packs him up like laundry by retailoring his entire outfit, leaving the needles inside. It brutally kills Weisel, and he's tossed off the royal plane. Yuaba summons his other elite guards consisting of Lile, Prenitus, Askin, who has been accepted into the elite guards, and Gerard to defend him. Gerard makes the first move and it stuns Senjumaru a bit, but she summons the Soul King's shield, second holy soldier. This guy is gigantic, but he's easily dispatched by Prenitus. Lile tells her to not worry about the royal palace falling since it's too late and proceeds to shoot her in the head. My baby gets shot in the head. That shit crazy. Like, I'm ready to fight a motherfucker. This one-eye fuck, like, I swear. This man opened up her shit like it was a canoe. Like, bruh, we not going boating this episode. This is war. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Lily also proceeds to shoot the other palaces out of the sky and tells you about that they can move on, but it's all an illusion. This was just to buy time for the cage of life called the Wound to be constructed. The real royal palace is hidden by Osho as it shows him. The real royal palace is hidden by Osho, who is shown sitting near the edge. Now that all has been said, the rest of the Zero Squad arrive to do battle. The first to confront them is Zanbakuto creator Namaya, who shows off Sayafushi. Gerard attacks him and is defeated easily. None of them can believe how it all happened, as the blade is in bad shape and shouldn't have killed him. The rest of the elite guards get dispatched as well, as Namaya makes his way to Yuaba. Namaya explains that Sayafushi is a failure because it's a sword that's too sharp, too smooth, the edge never chips despite how much it cuts, and there's no sheath that can hold it. It's truly a powerful weapon, but I don't want to carry a damn water tank on my back. Like, I'm not going scuba diving or some shit. Like, well, after Namaya's battles, Yuaba decides on throwing his medallion. So he throws the medallion towards maybe the ends of the cage and is teleported out of the cage. So I'm just sitting here like, how the fuck did he do that? But then I start to remember that Uryu was planning something, like we seen little sparks, and then when we looked at his eyes, we could see it like coming towards us. So I'm guessing that was just a bit of the antithesis that we were getting for this episode. We didn't get much of it. Jugrum's the right-hand man, and I understand that Uryu is the successor, but if you're not gonna tell your right-hand man of the plan, then that shows you really don't trust him. but you trust the decisions of your successor, and he doesn't really trust you either. He knows why he's there. So it was just kind of a crazy moment just right there. But I love that we got the tease of Uryu Strip, so that's cool. We're going to get the tag team of Jugrum and Uryu versus Squad Zero next week. Lastly, Yoruba stating that Ichibei will let him through is how you throw the gauntlet. Let the bell ring because we are in for some good fights next week. This episode to me was an 8.5. It wasn't that bad. It was good. It was good all around. Very balanced, I should say, for an episode. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. I would love to speak more about this episode to all of you. I see a lot of talk on Twitter already about this episode, so I may join in on that, so you may see me on there. If you did enjoy this video, my video in particular, smash that like button. You know, drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow on socials, and you know, I'll see you next time. Stay wavy and you're dismissed.